So Chris, Whitby Town ended a pre-season campaign, fine style against York City this afternoon. Just your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, really pleased obviously to end, in the fashion that we have, beating York, obviously a team that play a league higher, and I'm sure York will occupy, spots 1 or 2 come the conclusion of their league next year. So like I said, that's really pleasing. It just felt the day that the bits that we've been trying to improve on, I think what we did on the back foot, has been consistent now over a number of games, which is really pleasing. And I think the front foot, again, improved on previous games. We maintained the competitive edge for a longer period than what we did against Spenny, which, like I say, was really pleasing. I thought we probably looked as if we were maybe a week or 2 further ahead in pre-season than what York were. We looked stronger in a number of scenarios. So like I say, really pleasing.
You look at that first half in particular, and a lot of occasions Whitby really starting to dominate play and create some good chances there.
Yeah, like I say, we got things right on the back foot, and that again, more often than not, leads to us getting further up the park and like I say, making things happen. And the offensive play was pleasing. But yeah, like I say, positive.
And that first goal as well, once again coming from a corner and slightly different this time, being flicked on by Dan Rowe and finished eventually by Adam Gell, but well worked there.
Yeah, definitely. I think the set plays, dead balls have been a real theme, throughout the whole of pre-season, and we hope that continues into the season. There's some real quality on the dead balls. We're getting confidence in attacking the ball and putting the ball in the back of the net, and like you said, that could be a real game changer for us, going into the season.
And then just looking at the second goal as well, eventually bundled in by Adam Gell, but you were pleased for him that he's managed to win pre-season in style.
Yeah, and I think Gelly's last couple of performances have seen, some real solid performances, lots of energy, lots of endeavour, getting in around that final third, making a nuisance of himself. So Gelly's form, like you say, seems to be coming right at the right time.
Another theme as well throughout the game was a lot of high pressing from Whitby, so is that something that you've been working on in training this week?
Yeah, we want to be competitive. We want to be competitive, particularly when teams have the ball in their own defensive third. We want to get further up the field. We want to engage. We want to try and transition on the back of it. We want to maintain a man v man scenario in the middle of the park, and that takes understanding and obviously good fitness levels to be able to do that. And as I said, we've been doing it consistently for the last 3 or 4 games now, so positive.
And obviously yesterday there was some bad news as well when we're told the game would have to be played behind closed doors with a big crowd expected as well. So how big a blow was that coming into this one?
It's disappointing, especially disappointing given the fact that we've won the game, and it would have been nice for people to be in the ground and witness that. That wasn't to be the case. I think unfortunately we've got some uncertain times ahead, and we've just got to keep plodding on and trying to make sense of things.
Yeah, and as well a big financial blow, but you must be pleased to see a lot of York and Whitby supporters saying to the club that they can keep the money and support the club financially as well.
Fair play, some real good generosity there. As I say, from our point of view, it's a blow to have 600 fans and potentially be reimbursing 600 fans. It's a blow. So for those that, like I say, have left the monies in the football club, a big thank you for them.
So now it's looking ahead to the start of the league season next week against Whitton Albion. So that's one as well. You're hoping to use this performance as a confidence boost for that one.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, with pre-season, what we're trying to do is structure it so we get the level of opponent, relevant to the level of opponent we're going to be facing on Saturday. Like you say, there's been some really good, aspects of the last 2 games against Spenny and York, and hopefully, like you say, that's give the boys a bit of an insight to what's around the corner.
And you're hoping to have a couple of players back as well. Obviously, Brad Fewster, an example, missing out on this one due to illness, so you're hoping that he'll be fully recovered as well for next week.
Yeah, I mean, Brad could have potentially came in the building today, but he hasn't been feeling very well, and like I say, it was more advisable for him to leave him, away from the group today. Lewis Hawkins to come back into the group as well. So yeah, without injuries, which is positive. With the 2 guys coming back, it makes us, competitive and strong.
And just finally, one positive as well was Johnny Byrne making his first Whitby appearance in the second half. So you must be pleased that you've got another option there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pleased for a couple of reasons. I think Johnny to get out there and make his debut and get some game time is, massively pleasing. and to see him put the level of performance in that he did, like you say, equally pleasing.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Cheers.